Guys, today we're going to have a video on solving equations and like terms. First, like terms need to have the same variable and the same exponent of that variable to be able to be combined. If we are adding or subtracting, we add or subtract these like terms by combining the coefficients and keeping the variable. So in this first example, negative 9x and negative 7x are like terms. Negative 9 plus negative 7 is negative 16x. Then we continue to write the plus 5. In this next problem, b and 10b, since I do not have a number in front of b, I know that the coefficient is 1. So 1b plus 10b is 11b. Then we can combine the 8 and the negative 2 to be plus 6. So examples of like terms would be something like 3xy plus 7xy. We have the same variable raised to the same exponent. However, something like 4x squared plus 7x are not like terms. Because this term, this 4x squared is a power of 2, where this 7x has a power of 1. When we're multiplying variables, we need to add our exponents. So if we had something like 3x squared times x to the third, we first multiply our coefficients, in this case would be 3 and our imaginary 1. So 3 times 1 is 3. And then we add our exponents. They must be the same variable in order to add the exponents. So x squared times x cubed would be x to the fifth. Two-step equations. We need to use opposite operations or inverse operations in order to get the variable alone. We want to do the reverse of PEMDAS, which is SAD-MEG, where subtraction and addition come first, then it's division or multiplication, then it's exponents, and then it's grouping. So here we have the 2 plus x divided by 2. So what is being done to this x? It's being divided by 2 and it is being added to 2. So I need to subtract the 2 first. From both sides, I get 7 is equal to x divided by 2. I now need to do the inverse of dividing by 2, which is multiplying by 2. 14 is equal to x. Here I'm adding, however it's a negative 8, so I need to do the opposite of negative 8, which is plus 8. And then multiply by 3, and is equal to 9. Here you could do two things. You can divide by 10 and then get rid of the 7, or you can distribute the 7. I think it's easier, the 10. I think it's easier to divide by 10 and get negative 7 is equal to b plus 7, and then subtract 7. And b is equal to negative 14. That's all.